Welcome back to Key Talk Media. This show's Key Talk. Check it out, man. All right. Hey, we'll get shout out to Notification Gang, Key Talk Gang for rocking with me every single video. If it is to my voice right now, go to hit the notification button so you get a notification every single time I drop a video. Anyways, hey man, we got a couple topics, really a few topics to talk about today, so I'm really about to dive right into them. So up first, we got the girl that goes by the name of Alicia Andrews. She's the girl that actually went on the hit to kill Julio Foolio with the other three dudes, right? Even though there was one female and like three guys, right? Now, it turns out that not only is Shorty pregnant, so she was pregnant when she went on a hit, so technically the baby done already went on his first drill as an infant. Well, really ain't even as an infant yet, in the belly, I'm talking about, but also, aside from that, the guy that she's actually pregnant by, his name is Gutta Zay, and he's the other guy that was arrested for the murder of Julio Foolio. So the mother, father, and baby all went on a hit to unalive Julio Foolio. Now, they're saying that the other three guys, they're actually choosing to waive their right for a speedy trial, right? Which means they're going to have more time to prepare a defense. And also it's going to give more time to the prosecutors to get evidence to prosecute them, which they already have an HD video from the Tesla cars. You know what I'm talking about? Them sliding, they shot a whole music video of the murder. You know what I'm talking about? Literally all the way up into the actual murder of when they even got that on camera too, right? Anyways, the female that's pregnant is deciding to waive her right for the speedy trial, or not to waive her right for a speedy trial, which means she's ready to go right now. If they had it tomorrow, she'd be ready to go, but I think they're going to do it in January. I'm going to play a video for y'all because typically when somebody says they want the speedy trial, they already ready to tell. You know what I'm talking about? She ready to give it up. You know what I'm talking about? And the reason why she's probably able to give it up and ready to give it up is because she's pregnant, right? Let me go ahead and get that video fired up for y'all so y'all can actually see exactly what I'm talking about.
January.
Hold on. Actually, you know what? Let me do something real fast before I actually play that down for y'all. All right, here we go.
Chance and Gathright all waived their right to speedy trial in court Wednesday.
See, those are the guys. Those guys right here. Those are the three murders, and then there she goes. The girl right there. Actually, you probably can't see it because my thing in the way. Boom! There she goes, right there.
Here's Tampa criminal defense attorney Hunter Chamberlain, who is not affiliated with this case.
Normally, you would waive your right to a speedy trial because your defense attorney needs more time to prepare.
However, Andrew's attorney told the courtroom that her client, who is pregnant, would not be waiving speedy trial. This means the state must bring her to trial sooner rather than later. A preliminary trial date was set for this coming January. Murphy Chance.
If you don't think the case against you is very strong, then what you are doing is essentially depriving the state of time to find witnesses, to find evidence.
Another potential strategy could be
that she will cooperate and provide information and
she ready to give it up. She ready to tell everything that she knows. You know, talking about the whole truth, nothing but the truth. So help me God. Well, she got to do it for the benefit of the baby. You know, talking about she got the baby in the tummy right now. You know, talking about how bad and sad would it be if the baby that was to just be born all of a sudden inside of a jail cell. So then it'll be like, dang, bro, done went on a hit already, killed the famous rapper with the mom and daddy, and then also born inside of a jail cell. She ain't trying to have that happen. You know, talking about, and also I'm sure the courts will have some type of leniency on her as well because they don't want the baby, you know what I'm talking about, for the sake of the baby. You know what I'm talking about? So we'll just have to see how it actually goes. Let me continue the video for y'all.
Even potentially testimony in exchange for consideration when it comes time to sentence her for whatever charges she has pled to.
Meanwhile, the state announced Wednesday that they are considering the death penalty.
Your final decision has not been made. It is going to be reviewed within the next 2 weeks, Judge.
Okay. Now, the judge did set some preliminary.
So the death penalty is definitely on the table for all of them, even her.
Dates today for those not facing the death penalty. They're expected to go to trial in December of 2025. Those who are, that would be April of 2026. We'll be back in court next month to get an update on these trial dates.
anyway. So as you can see, it's definitely going to be a while before the other guys have court, even all the way up into 2026 for the ones that actually could potentially get the murder. I mean, not the murder, potentially get the death penalty. But I mean, like, hey, listen, man, it's all a part of it. You know what I'm talking about? When you choose to ride and glide and slide in the streets, you know what I'm talking about? The crazy part about it is people that do a hit for $2,000, $5,000, and really court, that ain't even enough to cover your lawyer for like the second date of trial if you had to go to trial. You know what I'm talking about? He just may want a down payment of a $2,000, $5,000, even a $10,000, especially when there's some type of murder or something like that. You know what I'm talking about? So when it comes to that type of stuff, I mean, it is what it is. I never tell nobody what to do, what not to do. I really don't care. Do whatever you want to do inside of this life. Anyways, now speaking of doing whatever you want to do inside of this life, it does look like that King Combs, which of course is Diddy's son. If y'all know who King Combs is, I'm gonna show y'all a video picture of King Combs right now, right? So that's King Combs, the one that looked just like Diddy. You know what I'm talking about? Not only does he look just like Diddy, they be doing the same dances and stuff like that. Like they be doing all that stuff exactly similar. They literally be like, dang, he's a split image of him. Well, his publicist has actually came out, and the publicist came out and pretty much said, hey, listen, man, I've been to the parties and the parties, and I ain't seen none of that, what y'all are saying is going on. But she also made a testament and said, but if it did take place, then, of course, the proper action should be taken. I'm going to read it to y'all. Actually, before I read it to y'all, let me actually take it a step back, and we're going to go to the comment section of pretty much see what everybody thinks about the girl that's the girl that's actually pregnant that assisted with killing Julio Foolio with a boyfriend, and let's see what y'all had to say about that. Then we'll jump and read that Diddy that message, right? So the first person said, and I love to read the comments with y'all because this is like what y'all have to say, and it's on my Instagram at Key Talk Media if you don't follow me. So the first person said, if they all do that, they gonna walk. It why no woman allowed in the street business, because at the end result, most women are snitched due to government blackmail. If you with the play, what can you say? It's all her fault. She dropped a load. So she better get out of there, right? Fried. They gonna beat it. F them. Die in that motherfucker. Long live Julio Foolio. Strategy pregnancy brings leniency and sympathy. Hold on, let me actually put this up here. Boom. Okay. What the next say? Yeah, she finna tell something. Dang, she bad as hell. You already know people gonna be talking about she bad. If her bill was low or is low or whatever it may be, I guarantee you that she could get a GoFundMe started and people would literally pay for her bill. 100%, right? That's just how the internet works. Women own the internet. If you're a beautiful woman on the internet, you can make some paper. You know, I'm talking about either from simps or from just all type of stuff, brand deals, everything, right? Next it says, snitching is out of pocket. Someone better deal with her. Somebody got the Shaquille O'Neal like, oh, I got you. I'm about to get you, right? She gonna walk for real. Told y'all she about to walk right out of there. The caption spells snitch. She just going to jail first. That's all. They not be nothing. So this person don't believe they about to be nothing at all. And she still ain't about to be nothing, even if she decides to actually snitch. Next person say, she gonna get out after testifying. Some gonna delete her. The child will be raised by a family member. You know what I'm talking about? So these are just the forethoughts that everybody's already having of what's gonna happen to her. Some say she's gonna beat it. Some say she ain't gonna beat it. Some say when she get out of there, she's going to be deleted. Not just beat it, but she's gonna literally be actually deleted, right? So like I was saying to y'all earlier, it does look like that King Combs, which of course is Diddy's son, PR lady, came out and spoke. And I'm going to read y'all what she said, right? And the words are real little, so I got to make it out, right? So it says, this Diddy controversy truly is so unfortunate. I work with his son Christian as his publicist. Christian, of course, y'all know that's King Combs, Christian's real name, as his publicist in the music area, and I have worked with Justin too. And I've been around Diddy many times. I've been to his parties and after parties. You know, Diddy has a party and then he has a party, right? So maybe it could be a party, after party, then the party. I don't know, but she said she been to the parties and the after parties. And I've never seen what they're claiming. But I do feel like maybe he was trying to change over the past year, but it seems like it must be too late and his past transgressions have come to light and now he has to face the consequences. But let's remember, no one is limited to God's grace and mercy. So hopefully he will find redemption within that, and if it's God's will, he'll get another chance to make it right and redeem himself with those that have been affected by him. But even if not, Hopefully his consequences will serve as a proactive example in changing this industry, especially towards women, because there are a lot of other powerful men in this industry that I've witnessed do worse, if not the same as the allegations in this case. So anyways, God bless him and the family and the victims, as they deserve justice for whatever the truth is and all. This, and may God have mercy on all the people casting stones or judgment opinions. So, hey man, listen, she just came out and spoke her truth about everything. She came out and said, I never witnessed it, but I do feel like if there was something going on, I can definitely see that he was trying to be, he was definitely trying to be a better person and doing as best that he potentially could. Right now, let's go to the comment section and see what y'all had to say about what Shorty had to say. So let me actually do it this way first, right? Anyway, so the first person said, cause you was knocked out off that Diddy juice. Duh, she gonna say that with a crying emoji. And this person's probably saying that because that is a publicist for them. And of course, a publicist's job is like to get information out to the media, to pretty much try to paint the image for the artist or whoever they're representing, right? Now, does she still represent them? Not true. I mean, does she still represent them? I don't know, but very well could be, right? So, and I think, in there, she did say work with, unfortunately, she said, fortunate. I work with, she says she does work with them, and she used to also work with Justin as well, right? Anyways, let's get back to it. So she says she earns herself her check for being just that, a publicist, and the other half for not saying nothing. That don't concern her job title. She ain't gonna throw him under the bus for checks more than him already doing so in his own. I don't know what type of language that was. He says, so the tapes doesn't exist? Why was the restroom full of lube and baby oil? That's not normal. Duh. What else can she say? Duh. You work for him. I mean, she can be speaking the truth. Of course she gonna say that. You left before Diddy juice was served. Well said. Don't seem like she picking a side, and she said a handful. Of course she ain't never see it. She got kicked out before the real party even began. Diddler ain't want her kind. Parties, not freak-offs. They got videos, crazy lady. Well, that's your truth. However, it's proof saying otherwise. Man, cut it out. Love how she brought God into it. White people. Lab stuff, of course she's going to say that. Her money probably stopped for real, for real. You sure about that? Girl, you was too drunk to remember. Funny as, bruh. It was fun and games, cuz super free. She just don't remember. That GHB a mother anyway. So, I mean, it's always good to see how y'all feel about it. But I do believe Shorty was just coming out and speaking her truth as far as what she's actually seen, and just giving her side of things, right? Everybody's got their own side, and everybody's got how they feel about stuff. But also, there is some more truth that's actually coming out, or if you want to call it truth, so if you want to call it whatever it may be. But some people is actually noticing that inside of Biggie Smalls' video called Big Papa, there was actually a trans woman. The main character of that video was actually a trans woman, right? And it was a vixen. I think her name was like Vixen Shamika or something like that, right? And Diddy's, shout out to the Art of Dialogue, but he did an interview with Diddy's security guard named Deal, Gene Deal, I believe that's his name. And he pretty much came out and spoke on it and was like, yeah, I mean, I heard that too, that the main character, and she ended up being unalived somehow, right? I'm gonna show y'all that video real quick, and then we got like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 topics we got to talk about today, right? So let me go ahead and put that on the screen for you. And here he goes talking about it, right?
The girl, yeah. It was a transsexual in there, and she ended up getting killed. Yeah, I heard the same thing too, man. I think the transgender, they killed themselves or whatever. Yeah, but it was a transgender way back then, and no one knew she was a transsexual. I guess not, or somebody did know that, but didn't tell the artist. That's the girl.
Anyway, so as you can see, there was always some stuff going down. You know, not just in Bad Boy, just within the music world, entertainment world, period, right? Anyways, now I know the comment section for this one got to be wild. So let's go ahead and check out the comment section. So it says, that was Diddy idea. Laugh out loud. Pause. Biggie, hey, we knew this already, and I got to see what the comments is replying to that because, really, I didn't know that. Facts. Your daddy's like, whoa, what you mean? And people say DMX said, wow, too. That's a Red quote. That's a Red Fox quote. Man, Big probably set up by Diddy. Her cousin just exposed. No, that's cap. That's cap, what they said. Okay, Diddy 6ix9ine guy for sure. So the end it says to be continued. What was the song after that that connects? So we ignoring the fact that a woman was that a woman man thing is at the wow. Yeah, so I'm gonna start the comment section right there. So here's what that person was pretty much saying, right? So in the video Big Papa, right, there's a scene where the lead female, the trans vixen, right, and of course people, the average person watching the video didn't know that it was a trans person, right? However, I guess little clues was left in the video because there's a scene where she goes to the restroom to use the restroom in between two guys and they look like this and they like walk away kind of like as if they just seen something that shocked them. Obviously, y'all can use y'all head and just guess what you think they saw, right? Anyways, now the last thing that we'll talk about today as far as the Diddy topics go, because we do got to get into Maine Muzik, because Buddy said something about Kodak Black and also Boston Richey girlfriend has left him, and we got that wife and Lucci topic to talk about today, right? So let's jump into it. So TMZ has released video footage of pretty much the paparazzi trying to run down on Cassie. I'm talking about she took off. I'm talking about they was trying to talk to her. One of the clips she took off into a car, skipped into a car. Another clip she took off into a building. So she ain't trying to talk about it at all, right? So it says, Cassie living life outside as Diddy goes back into lockup. So first, we'll pretty much play the video for y'all, right?
Hey Cassie, how are you? How do you feel about all the allegations?
Like, I don't want to talk, bro. Get away from me.
Do you feel justice is being served right now?
I don't want to talk. They'll be looking at what Kanye West with her knock the camera out their hand.
Casey, how you doing? How you feeling?
Bro done raise his hand like he's doing something. I don't know what he thought raising his hand was gonna do. But anyways, as y'all can see, Cassie ain't trying to play no type of games. You know what I'm talking about? She's trying to be out of the spotlight. You know what I'm talking about? Or maybe she's waiting for an interviewer to pay her some big money to speak as well. You know what I'm talking about? A lot of times when stuff like this happen, the people that it happened to, they know it's a lot of money in this as well, right? So there's probably going to be people trying to pay her a whole lot of money just for a sit down. You're talking about a after Diddy, a type of sit down kind of thing, right? And it is what it is with that kind of stuff. Anyway, so like I said, Maine Muzik had a couple words to say for Kodak Black. Well, actually, someone inside the comment section asked him if he saw Kodak Black where he was at, because obviously they were at the same prison at a particular time. And he pretty much came out and said, listen, man, I ain't never seen Kodak Black. I was in population. You know what I'm saying? Well, at first he did say that they wouldn't let him go into population at first because he was too skinny. If y'all know who Maine Muzik is, y'all know Buddy was super extra skinny at a particular time, right? I mean, like a string bean type skinny, right? But eventually he was able to get his weight up. And one second here, right? And that's Maine Muzik for y'all that don't know. But eventually he was able to get his weight up. They let him in the population, and he's coming out now saying, listen, man, Kodak Black had to tell them people inside the police car, hey, listen, don't put me in population. I don't want to do that. But he kind of said it in like a disrespectful kind of way, right? It seems like or maybe he was just being real and being honest, right? And since that seemed as disrespectful or seen as like rappers ain't supposed to be in PC or whatever it may be called, it probably come off as that. Maybe he just being real, right? So I'm going to play that video for y'all.
I don't give no, don't write me asking about or nothing, because I'm gonna tell you the truth. I didn't see him. He wasn't where I was. I don't give how many songs he made. You know what I mean? Yeah, we could have been superstars. You know what I mean? We could have been superstars. But you told with the
You're watching Key Talk Media.
You told the people you can't live in population. I was living in population, you know what I mean? Doing push-ups and eating hookups. Yeah.
Anyway, so hey, listen, man. Do I expect Kodak Black to come out and respond to this? Not really. I don't think Yak gonna come out and say nothing about that at all. Or he might. Who knows? He might put it in the song. This might be the energy or the inspiration that Kodak needs to come out and make some dope songs. Cause he always has some little things he go through and he come out with a dope song, like the Super Gremlin song. He was going through a lot of stuff. Then he came back. I still ate the, even though I know that it was fake. All that. You know what I'm talking about? He always come up with some hard songs. And Kodak Black is one of the artists that'll be around for a long time. He's been around for a while. Compared to other artists, he's definitely been around for a while. But hey, listen, man, everybody ain't trying to go. You know, he is a celebrity as well, too. So, right, maybe 12 of them has some type of hand in making sure he doesn't go with the population, even though I do think the artists do get to choose if they want to go to population or not. But anyways, let's just go to the comment section. I want to see what y'all had to say about this, right? So the first comment said, y'all two different types of people, bro. That man a superstar, with a lot of crying emoji. Oh, he's saying that because he's saying like, hey, listen, yeah, you went to population. You're not no superstar like a Kodak Black superstar, right? That means like people don't have as much incentive to get at you than they got to get at Kodak Black, right? The next person said, who cared? Either put out good music or get your CDL. Nobody follows this for the purposes of seeing what they spin about. Act like you got to go in the yard and risk that life for nothing. I mean, I'm going to be real, bro. The rappers, the lifestyle that the rappers live, fam, they always got to be doing something that's going to risk their life. It's just come with the streets, right? It's almost as if like the street rules is like, risk your life or you ain't really part of the streets. You know what I'm talking about? Dude, live life on the edge, live life the dangerous way, do what could potentially take your life, potentially lose your life, potentially get you locked up for the rest of your life, or else you ain't really a street. You know what I'm talking about? And that's how it comes off. Might not be true, but that definitely is how it come out, right? Anyway, so if we continue reading the comments, it says, nigga always talking when they get out. Show he gonna end back up and worried about another nigga. Gotta realize, just cause fans comment don't mean you gotta speak on it over and over, then wonder why you get blackballed. He ain't lying. We love Yak, but he did that 69 move. Bro might do anything. Different levels of fame. Come on and get money and enjoy your freedom. Stop worrying about another man. He needs to focus up. Yak went to the feds and was going straight to solitary lab, so scared to walk the yard. This ain't a good way to further your, this ain't a good way to further your not so good career. This is why artists can't make dope music. They sit up and worry everything but making good music. He's still learning how to talk. They not gonna let Kodak live in population for the simple he's a famous and have money and influence. Maine not that famous, so have a say so on where he land. Plus, if anything happened to Kodak on the main line, regardless of him wanting to go to the population, they will be held responsible. They are also aware of the Nipsey Hussle comments and is aware Crips are in the jail. So for the safety, they not letting him go to the population, regardless how he feel. Also, y'all both lose jail, man. You suck at committing crime. Anyway, so Sacredly TV actually made a good point with what he said, because hey, man, listen. Kodak Black did make some comments about Nipsey Hussle, about, you know, that people are still holding over his head, right? Some of the Crips and stuff, Roller Six, whatever, still holding over his head. So that definitely will put him at more risk, more danger than pretty much other people that's actually inside of that prison, right? Anyway, so last but not least, man, listen. Boston Richey always talking that talk about his girl, you know, talking about love and all type of stuff like that. But it does look like that Boston Richey gonna have some influence to make some great songs, right? Because anytime there's any type of heartbreak, distrust or something like that, artists come out with some heat, you know what I'm talking about? It's just that emotional stuff gets inside of them, right? Because it looks like Boston Richey's girl has now been seen, not laid up, but flicking up. Let's just say flicking up, right? With none other than Lil TJ. So this is Boston Richey and his girl, right? And there goes his girl with Lil TJ, you know what I'm talking about? So it says, somebody actually commented and they said, they done caught Tati cheating on Boston with Lil TJ, right? Boston Richey, a girlfriend, allegedly spotted flicking up with Lil TJ in NYC. Now, I know the comments, y'all probably saying, don't trust these, you know what I'm talking about? I can only imagine what y'all are actually saying, but I'm about to definitely find out. So, The first person said, these women loyal to the highest bidder. All that tricking get you nowhere. No wonder he said help me. All that tricking he rap about ain't stop that cheating, huh? That's why you never trust him. Hey man, to be real, bro, like bro probably be laid up with other, you know what I'm talking about? That she probably ain't just trying to sit back and just be along for the ride for that. But anyway, so we had a couple different, well, really like 7, 8 different topics we'll talk about today. Let me know how y'all feel about it. Let me know something coming down below. Let me know what you think about this entire ordeal. I'm out.